Es ist Brautag und wir brauen ein deutsches Festbier. Hey guys, it's Brewday, brought to you by Great Fermentations, and we're brewing up a German Festbier today. Last night, I went ahead and got my water treated, heated up, I grinded up my grain so that when I woke up this morning, I could just start my mash and get an early start, get going, hopefully finish this before game time. So I'm gonna go back in time, show you that preparation, and then we're gonna fast forward into today's brew day. Enjoy. Alright guys, another successful brew day. Everything went pretty well, except at one point I realized that I never put the bottom in my mash pipe, which made my grain bag touch the bottom of the kettle. Heating coils, they burned. I'll show you a picture here. A little bit of grain probably got in this beer, a little bit of burnt plastic, whatever. But hey, that's the beauty of home brewing. Even when everything doesn't go perfectly to plan, it's probably still going to make great beer. And for those of you who are into brewing, don't worry, that plastic's not really going to end up in the final product. Everything will be fine. Here we got the beer going. I think I hear a little bit of off-gassing, so I think a tiny bit of fermentation maybe has started already. Yep, I definitely can hear some off-gassing coming out of the blow-off tube. So we got a little bit of fermentation right now, and it is currently about 7 hours after pitch, so not bad. And just as a reminder, I am using a hybrid lager yeast. So this is actually going to be an interesting experiment, somewhat. It's kind of like making a lager, but at ale temperatures. I was only able to cool this guy down to about 69 degrees, just because the groundwater temperatures aren't that cool during the summer. But in my cool basement, it's still gradually cooling. It's cooling down right around 65 now, and it'll probably make it all the way down to 60, maybe even 59 or 58, once it hits equilibrium for the temperature of this room. So I'm going to let this finish fermenting, probably take around 10-ish or so days, keg it, leave it in the keg for probably about a month or so, and then give it a taste. By the way, because of the fact that I made this before the Browns game and with the burnt plastic, I think I'm going to call this one pre-game microplastics. Thanks again for watching though guys. Remember to shop at Great Fermentations for your next batch. Peace.